And hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam, this is HMO4 Gaming. Welcome you to, finally, to Trails in the Sky, first chapter. The very first game in like the 12 game series, that is the Legend of Heroes series right here. The remake that started it all, well at least the story that's going to start it all on this journey. Whether this is your first Trails game or your 13th at this point, this is one of those very special games that, you know, the story itself for what it was and when it came out and what hardware it was mind-blowing to experience, especially just being on a PSP. PSP had some crazy great RPGs, and this is one of them, as with the Legend of Heroes series in general. Well, let's stop babbling, let's get right into it. If you guys are going to enjoy me on this journey or join me on this trail of discovery, please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below as we head into the game proper. Let's start a new game. There's going to be a lot of cutscenes to get started, but hey, we got to set up the story and meet the two heroines that we're going to be going along this journey with. Let's go.
Where's Dad?
I probably don't want to talk over a lot of the
Guild said he'd be
cutscenes, so I
back
probably
today.
won't. Just sit back and enjoy.
Shara's gone training around the kingdom too. Oh, this sucks! Maybe I should practice with my staff some more before dinner.
Hey, I'm home.
Dad!
Sorry to keep you waiting, Estelle. Did you watch the house like a good little girl?
You got that right. Are you okay, Dad? You're not hurt from fighting monsters?
Nope, I'm totally fine, see? Anyway, Estelle, I got a little gift for you.
Really? A fishing pole? Sneakers? A new tool for my staff?
Where did I go wrong? You know, girls usually want pretty clothes or accessories.
I like pretty clothes, but I just get them all dirty. And accessories get broken when I play outside. Anyway, Dad, what's with the blanket? Is that my gift?
Oh, well spotted. And up. Well, anyway, pretty good looking kid, don't you think?
What? Who is that?
No need to yell. You'll wake him up.
Wake him up? Is he even alive? He's totally limp.
I gave him first aid so his life isn't at risk. But it really is important he gets some proper rest. I'll get him to bed, so can you go boil some water for me, Estelle?
Roger!
It is crazy seeing the
He sure
remake
is sleeping.
versus the PSP version.
He's about my age, right? I've never seen anyone with pitch black hair before.
Yeah, pretty striking, isn't it?
Kind of seems
His
more like a
eyes are
purple.
amber, by the way.
Oh? That aside, what the heck is going on here? Who is he? Why is he hurt? And why did you bring him home, Dad? Is he your secret love child?
Oh no.
Two-timing on Mom?
Where'd you even learn those words?
Two-timing on Mom.
Ah, it's gotta be Scheherazade.
Yeah, so?
That precocious girl. Anyway, I ran across this kid while I was working. I don't even know his name.
Working? As a bracer?
Sorta.
Something along those lines.
What?
He's waking up.
Wow, his eyes really are amber.
Where am I?
Kid, You awake? This is my place, so you got nothing to worry about.
What's going on here?
Huh?
You must be crazy. Why? Why didn't you just leave me there?
I can't really say. Well, let's just call it Happenstance.
No way! Cassius Bright, do you know what you've done?
Hey! You're still hurt, so quit yelling! You'll make your injuries worse!
Who are you?
I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright.
She's my daughter. I told you I had a daughter about your age.
You did? Wait, that's not what matters!
No more yelling.
All right. But what you did was way worse than yelling.
Want to say that again?
You're making my injuries worse.
Are you sure about that?
Never mind.
Well, in this house, we do as Estelle demands. Not even I'm a match for her when she's upset.
I can tell.
By the way, aren't you forgetting something?
Huh?
Your name. Cough it up. I already told you mine. It's not fair that I'm the only one who doesn't get to know.
Oh.
Makes sense. No point in hiding it now. It's a pain if we don't know. Just tell us.
All right. My name is...
Well, that was a very fun opening. Basically, it was a remake of the original opening, if you haven't played the original.
It's so bright. That was a good night's rest. I think it's Dad's turn to do chores today. Now then, I wonder if Joshua's still asleep.
Oddly enough, that's when we learn his actual name.
I guess he's up already. All right. I should get dressed too. Woo! Not bad, Joshua.
Good
Well,
morning,
these
Estelle.
cutscenes are so long that
Sorry,
it
did I wake you?
basically makes the Switch go off.
I just woke up.
I also wanted to point that out. We are on the Switch version, playing on the Switch 2. I don't think the Switch 2 version is going to be out until launch, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I think it's basically 720 in dock and up to 30 FPS. Or maybe I'm getting it misremembering. I think it might be 1080p 30, and in handheld it might be 720 30, but either way, whatever the benchmarks are, be at maximum settings.
Look at you,
Just wanted to
Joshua,
point
being
that
so
out.
cheeky so early in the morning.
I also did play the PS5 demo because that actually came out much earlier than this. I say much earlier, about 3 or 4 days. But either way, just looking at it, yeah, it looks fine. Doesn't really look anything. Maybe some of the edges are a little frayed. That's about it. My preferred choice was on the Switch, only because some sections might cause me to do some extracurricular stuff, and I like doing those things on the go.
You're gonna make your big sister swoon, you know that?
Big sister, we're the same age.
That's where you're wrong. Even if we are the same age, I was living here long before you.
Yeah, right? It's only natural.
And that makes me your senior.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Hey, that wasn't very respectful. But that was a nice song. A happy tune with a hint of sadness. I like your other songs too, but that one's my favorite. What was it called again?
It's called The Whereabouts of Light.
Yeah, that one. The Whereabouts of Light. Ah, if only I could play the harmonica like you do. It may look easy, but it's way harder than it looks.
Compared to your skills with a staff, I think it's pretty easy. It's just a matter of focus.
I just get sleepy whenever I try to do that kind of mental stuff.
Oh, Estelle.
Joshua, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but you should try to be more active too. All you do is read and polish your weapons. You're never going to get a girlfriend by staying all cooped up here in the house.
Jesus.
Well, excuse me for having unpopular hobbies. Besides, you're one to talk. I wouldn't exactly call your hobbies normal. Fishing, bug catching, collecting sports shoes.
Hey man, you gotta collect the kicks.
What's wrong with those?
That
I like what I
expression.
like. Besides, I grew out of bug catching years ago.
Did you, though?
Hey, Estelle, Joshua.
Oh, morning, Dad.
Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready?
Yep, all done. The two of you should come downstairs before it gets cold.
Roger.
We'll be right down.
Alright, and we can finally take over. Oh, I thought it was. I'm misremembering because in the original version, you actually have to walk down there.
That was great. Ugh, I'm so full.
Which you think I wouldn't misremember,
You sure
seeing as I
have an
just played this,
appetite.
but whatever.
What's wrong with that? You gotta eat and sleep a lot if you want to grow big.
It's important to eat right and get proper energy. You two have your last day of training at the guild today, right?
Yes, but it's just a review of everything we've learned so far.
Once that's done, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. You won't get to treat me like a kid anymore.
You still got plenty to learn. You two will only be junior bracers, in other words, trainees. If you're looking to be full-fledged, you'd better hurry up and become senior bracers.
Bring it on! Just you watch. I'm gonna rack up achievements and become a way better bracer than you, Dad.
Go ahead and try.
Why are you two always so competitive? Besides, Estelle, you've got more important things to focus on. You still have to pass the exam at the end of the day today.
Huh? What exam?
Don't tell me you already forgot.
Of course she
They're
did.
going to test us on everything we've learned. Shara said that if you don't pass, you'll have to take supplementary training.
Uh-oh, extra classes.
Oh, crap. I completely forgot. Now that you mention it, maybe Shara did say something like that. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
You're always like this, so carefree. Or maybe careless is a better word.
Yeah, probably.
It's something else, isn't it? I don't know where you got all that endless optimism from.
Excuse you. I'm not half as bad as you are, Dad.
Guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Anyway, we should head into town soon, Estelle. Shara is waiting for us at the guild.
Gotcha. Shara gets real scary when we make her wait. Oh, Dad. my turn to make dinner tonight. Is there anything you want to eat? I'm taking requests.
Are you now?
Requests, eh? How about Rouen-style steamed fish with balsamic vinegar?
Balsamic... What?
I think that might be somewhat beyond Estelle's abilities.
Well, it was worth a shot. How about the usual fried fish? Or omelets, if you prefer. Just try and keep it edible, please.
Rude! But you're not exactly wrong.
Oh, actually, I do have one request. Can you go to the general store and buy me a news magazine called Liberl News? The newest issue should be out today.
Got it. Liberl News, General Store.
Giving us $500. 500
Consider the
mirror
rest
in
your
this case.
allowance. But don't spend it all in one place.
Yay! Thanks!
Well then, Dad, we'll be going now.
Yes, and best of luck to you. Give Sherazard my regards.
Now we finally get to take over. And it's so weird. It kind of has like Daybreak's menus. You can check help tips and all that. So just giving you some rundown of me in case you're new here. So I do a lot of gaming channel, a lot of RPGs and JRPGs and the like. When it comes to Trails, I have completed 0, Azure, Cold Steel 1, and played a whole bunch of other ones. I think I got to the first task you're supposed to do in Sky on the PSP version. I know that's like sacrilegious nowadays, where people are like, you shouldn't play the PSP version, its translation's so bad, it doesn't have speed up. Yeah, it does. Translations don't really bother me, but yeah, it definitely, going from 0 and Azure, Cold Steel having speed up, boy, it's really something to not have speed up in these games. But that's pretty much, ooh, hello. Drop a little life, stamina up, maximum HP plus 20. And that's a key item. I feel like, who should we give that to? I might as well give it to Estelle, why not? Maybe should have gave that to Joshua, but it's fine. Always don't forget that's up there and all. I didn't even know that was up there. I was just exploring the house more as I talk, to be honest. There's another one in Roland when we get there. But yeah, so I'm slowly but surely trying to get through some Trails games. I think I am about halfway through Cold Steel 2, and I actually own the rest of the games because why not? These games go up in price if you don't get them when they launch or buy a reprint from some vendor after that. So that's just a little brief summary of me, so hopefully we'll be playing through this, like I said, on the Switch version, at least probably for the first few episodes until the actual release in about 3 weeks. And at that point we will be on the Switch 2 version, which nothing will really look different. The only thing that I thought was pretty cool was that the PS5 version can actually get up to 120 FPS, which is pretty cool. So unfortunately we won't reach that on Switch 2, but that's fine. Because if anything, if this game's anything like Daybreak or even 0 or Azure, I do like grinding up enemies for materials and XP, and I rather do that on the go, walking around, instead of being confined to my office chair.
Probably.
And let's just hit through this. Always make sure you just hit the plants, kind of like the Zelda of this world. You hit plants, you get items, either by Sept or you're getting restorative items, so that's always fun. Dashing and everything seems good. Like I said, I'm playing this and it doesn't feel any different than the PlayStation 5 version or anything like that. Yeah, it seems smooth to me. We'll see once we get to actual combat. So hopefully we can make this Let's Play really fun. Always give me feedback down below. Any veteran who's actually completed this game, anything to look out for, because obviously I don't know a lot about it. I know the story.
You're not
I know what's supposed to happen. Yeah, you can switch leaders. Joshua's got his knives and Estelle has her pole. So that's always fun to do. But yeah, so I know essentially what happens in this game because I never thought they would actually remake this game.
Let's go.
So yeah, I vaguely know what happens. I don't know all the contextual small details or a lot about the party members or even a lot about the main bad guy. I just know the main stuff that's supposed to happen. And obviously, if you played any of the Trails games after this, that's constantly mentioned. I'm not going to spoil that here and say what it's called, but, you know, just be warned that I am semi-blind to this game, but I do have some context of future games and some lore of what did happen in Liberl. And that's all I'll say on that measure. I do like the combat. It's basically a hybrid of the turn-based plus real-time battle, kind of like how Daybreak 2 and 3 are, if you haven't played those. But I'm sure we'll get into our first combat encounter, but first we have to head to the city of Roland and finish our exam.
Come on, it's too late to back out now.
Yeah, pretty much. And here we are at Roland, the first hub town. Gotta love that music, the city of Roland. And I do like taking screenshots of major locations we get to in the game. Gotta love the clock tower as well.
Looks like we're right on time. Not too early, not too late.
Ugh, I just graduated from church Sunday school too. I didn't think I'd have to study this much just to become a bracer.
And if you're not aware, it is super religious, so, you know, I don't know if it's not based off of one singular religion, but I grew up as a Catholic, so it kind of seems like that. There's churches and goddesses and an all-powerful being, so yeah, it's kind of super churchy. But that's only, you know, half of the game. Then there's mythical people and crazy magical powers and crazy stuff. Basically, JRPG, first we're helping people on a farm, and then we're stopping world-ending disasters from, you know, crazy mythical precursor race people.
Well,
It's gonna be fun.
Day. Besides, you chose to do this. You can't complain about it now.
And world-ending machines.
I guess you're right. All right. I'll give it my all and make it through Shara's training.
That's the spirit. All right, then let's head to the Bracer Guild then. We still have time before the exam, so it might be nice to see how people are doing around town.
Oh, that's a great idea. We can take a breather before the exam.
And that's essentially how Trails games work, so talking to the residents. Enjoy interacting with the residents through conversations. As the story progresses, their dialogue will gradually change, and they definitely will. So after every major plot point, always make sure to walk around and talk to people, because you'll find various different items, additional quests, and more flavor text that builds out the
We've
world.
gotta go, Estelle. We can't be late.
I know I'm talking over Estelle and Joshua, but, you know. One of my nice scenes that I'm sure will come back here later is I always go to the clock tower. And we'll talk to Mr. Pandu here. Oh, old man Pandu. Huh, could that be? Oh. Well, how about that? It's the naughty girl and a clever boy from Cassius' place. I was wondering where you'd gotten off to. Just when did you two get so big? Or did I get so small? I see that you still hang around here as always, old man Pandu. I mean, this place may as well be my home now. I'm going to watch over this clock tower until my dying days, or they kick me out. Alright, Estelle, let's go up the clock tower. There's a ladder heading up to the observation deck. Hey, something wrong. You look like you're zoning out. No, it's nothing. So, want to head up to the observation deck? Yeah,
The view's nice from up here, isn't
there
it?
we go.
You can see the entire region.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can actually. You can see the nice tower that I'm sure will have plot relevance, some of the paths leading up to it, the rest of the town. I think that was the airport. God, this town looks so much smaller than the PSP version. I guess because you're so close up, now everything's in 3D. But yeah, there's the airport, the airships land, the cafe, general store / Orbital store, Bracer's Guild's right down there next to the general store, hotel, mayor's house back there. and a bunch of other things that we'll become familiar with as we go in time. But enough of that, let's head down and just walk around a few other places before we head out. But like it said, make sure you talk to people. People will be talking around. People with the speech bubbles are... That lady is going incredibly slow. That is a very slow walking animation. It's like going in slow motion. What's going on? I only started here because I told I could tend the bar. But now they added breakfast and lunch, and now I'm practically a waiter. Oh yeah? What do you got?
What to pick?
Basically food items you could probably make yourself, which it's a lot easier to do.
Thanks.
But some food items you can only buy. Some items you can only make. It's crazy. Hey, Trent. Munch, munch. Oh my, oh my. Choo choo. Gulp. You sure work up an appetite down the mine, let me tell you. Yeah, not really everybody has anything crazy to say. It's a lot of flavor text. Hello, Tabitha. Now let's check on yesterday's revenue. Nice, it seems our breakfast service is extremely popular. My husband doesn't come up with good ideas now and then. Which, again, a lot of people say stuff, people move around the map, you never know where anybody's going to be, so it definitely is an actual super living world. There's one other thing that, oh yeah, any collectibles on the map you can see are in those little blue dots. So, for example, let's go in this residence. Hello, buddy. I don't think it's you. Hello, Fate. How's old Cassius doing? Oh, he's doing well. So what's so well it gets on my nerves. I swear to Adios that there's no more allergic to getting hurt or sick than him. Ah, you don't say. My daughter Uni has been hoping to see him, but he hasn't showed up in a while. Let him know if you get the chance, okay? Tell him Fate wants to chat for old time's sake. Sure will. We can tell him. Hey, Joshua, what's Fate's deal with Dad again? Like, I know they're friends, but still. I think they were comrades in arms back during the war. Oh, really? Alright, I wonder if that'll actually come up in conversation. But I thought that was a way to get upstairs. I think we have to go in and around? Or maybe I just had to enter somewhere else. Oh, yeah. Then we go up the stairs, we go out. And as you saw on the map, it's in blue, and look at that, it's a pickup. And that gets a droplet of the fence, which I feel like since we gave Estelle that first one, we should probably give Joshua the other one. He seems like he's going to need some help with the fence, because he seems like not a kind of a tanky character. Seeing as though Estelle is probably going to be the one that's going to be our main attacker and damage dealer, and Joshua seems like someone that's going to be inflicting statuses and probably be in a glass cannon, if I had to say. And there's another blue dot that we can check out. I think it's upstairs in the department store. I think. Right? Department store. And he does have an upstairs, but we're supposed to get a paper first. Good morning, Mr. Renan. Hello, Estelle and Joshua. Rare to see you up this early. Here to buy some new shoes? Wait, you got some new shoes in stock? What about the newest Streges? Please tell me you got a pair. And just like that, her head's totally in sneaker world. We're not here for shoes. Dad asked us to get him a copy of Liberl News. Remember? Oh, right. Of course I remember. I'm glad to see you two in such avid collectors. Sadly, there aren't any new Stregas out yet. But I should have the issue of the Liberl News in at noon. Around noon? That's right in the middle of our It's done then. No problem. I'll be right here ready for you. Alright, that's good. And then while we're here, we can also head upstairs. And out the door. And that'll get us to this collectible, which is just a bunch of sept. Now, I think there was another guy. I'm kind of misremembering where he is, actually. Ah, nothing invigorates quite like crisp morning air. Now then, it's time for me to water my beloved dearies. I can't remember where I saw a guy that had a book. Maybe it's too early and he hasn't spawned in yet, because NPCs do change every time you do progress. But I'm not sure if this was something introduced in Daybreak, But one of the things about Trails games is that there's always like books and magazines and stuff you want to keep an eye out for, and then you trade them in for like an upgrade or a one-of-a-kind weapon that you can only get if you have all of the certain collectible. I forget where he was. I think he was in an apartment, but he was like flagged on the map. So I think we'll progress and do our Bracer Guild training first and then see where it's at. Because it's really weird. Like I said, I don't know if that's something that was introduced in Daybreak, but where if there's an NPC on the map that has a book, he's basically flagged like the items I shown. I don't know. It's really weird. And I would say before we head on to our Bracers Guild and get into our training, I think we're going to wrap up with the episode right there before we get into training, combat, and our first tasks. If you guys enjoyed my commentary, enjoyed our first journey into the Trails in the Sky first chapter remake, please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. Greatly appreciate, definitely helps out the chapter. And like I said, in the next episode, we'll take on our bracer training and hopefully become full-fledged bracers. But until then, I have been Adam, this has been HMO4 Gaming, and this has been Trails in the Sky first chapter remake here on the Switch. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a great day.